Welcome everyone to Trend Micro Talks. I am your host, Erin Tomie, and today we're talking to a trender who's leading our global consumer education and marketing efforts, Lynette Owens. Lynette, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Erin. How are you? Thanks for having me on.
You are very welcome. I'm really looking forward to our chat today. So to start, Lynette, can you share a bit about your role here at Trend Micro?
Absolutely. So, one of the things that we have felt very strongly about for some time is that it is important to achieve our vision, which is to make the world safe for the exchange of digital information. But we also recognized many years ago that creating great products and technologies and services could not only be the answer to that vision. We feel very strongly that great technology needs to be coupled with an equal amount of energy and time and resources focused on educating everyone from the largest organizations all the way down to the youngest individuals. And that truly would be the way that we could achieve that vision.
I really like that, and I know that one of those programs is our Internet Safety for Kids and Families, and I would really love for you to share more about that program with our audience, how it started, and why Trend thinks that this type of outreach is important.
I do. I love to tell this story, and it's one that's very personal for me. I'm actually a 20-year trender, and about 15 years ago, I was a mother to two very young children who are not very young now, and was leading our first ever corporate marketing team that Trend Micro ever had. And something inside me felt really strongly that um, we were doing good things. We were the good people trying to fight the bad. But for some reason, I kept seeing human beings being part of the weaknesses of organizations, and even in our consumer business, that just a lack of knowledge would continue to hurt people over and over and over again. So I felt very strongly that education needed to be a part of what Trend Micro was doing as well. And because I was a fairly new mother, I also felt strongly, would we also consider trying to reach the youngest in the world? So the goal of the Internet Safety for Kids and Families program, which we lovingly call ISKF, is to extend our corporate vision of making the world safe for exchanging digital information to the world's youngest citizens. Very simply, let's include them too. And part of the reason we feel that that's important is because they're some of the most vulnerable. Um, and we see and have seen over the last 14 years that we have been running this program. It was founded in 2008, so we'll be reaching our 14-year anniversary this year, is that technology, specifically internet connected technology, was ending up in younger and younger and younger hands, especially as the cost of devices and ways to connect and the amount of items that were being connected to the internet was becoming more prolific, and it was becoming cheaper for anyone to have. So that was the reason for its genesis. What we didn't realize was how the world would change with the advent of the iPhone and social media. When we started the program, Facebook was just beginning to open to people outside of college environments. You had to have a .edu email address, and soon enough, social media became widely available. And the combination of that with younger people having access to it, with more devices in classrooms, led us to where we are today with the ISKF program. So our goal is very simply to make sure that everybody, including those raising and teaching young people, and also the youngest of the people on the internet, are able to do so in safe, positive, and responsible ways. That is the goal of the program. And we do that in 4 ways. We will go out and educate, and that means not only creating great content that is consumable and easy for kids to understand and teachers to teach it and parents to support their children in it, but also to collaborate with other organizations who might be experts in areas that we are not. A good example of this is, we may go out into a classroom and talk about, what not to click on and why you should not post certain things and why you should turn on privacy settings and so on. But because we're given the privilege of their time, we also talk about a lot of other things that is incorporated into being great digital citizens. It could be about bullying. It could be about misinformation. It could be about, how to do positive things with social media, like raise money for something you care about or stand up for something you believe in. So we collaborate as our second pillar. The third is innovate. If we feel that our features in our products could be improved by the knowledge we've gained in this program, we will do that. In the parental controls of our consumer product, which is called Trend Micro Maximum Security, that has been informed by the partnerships that we have built over the years in the ISKF program. And finally, the last piece, which is the nearest and dearest to not only my heart, but many, many trenders who are involved with this program, is emulate. We try to practice what we preach. We don't want to just tell people what to do. We want to practice it ourselves. And the best way that one can do that is become a volunteer for this program. So I'm proud to say we have hundreds of trenders around the world who are going out into communities with, and not so much during the pandemic, but they're going out into communities of parents, of students, of teachers, and actually sharing this knowledge. And the best way to learn is to teach. So we're really proud of those 4 pillars, which are educate, collaborate, innovate, and emulate.
I think it's really amazing that such a personal story of being a mom and having kids and wanting to make sure that the internet is both a safe place for them to be and also that they are engaging with it in a safe way. And that personal story has grown now into this program that is reaching hundreds and thousands of kids and their families every year. And I think that's pretty incredible and means so much more that it kind of started in that small personal way.
Yeah, Erin, and I just want to clarify something too. I'm very proud to announce that just at the end of 2021, we surpassed the 3 million mark. So we've actually reached 3 million children, parents, and teachers around the world, and we're active in almost 20 countries at this stage.
Wow, 3 million. Okay, yes. Now I know I can say millions as opposed to hundreds and thousands. That is
Yeah.
quite amazing.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much, Lynette, for your time today. I really appreciate you chatting with me here on Trend Micro Talks.
Thank you so much, Erin.
All right, have a great day.
You too. Thanks.